Hello, my name is Dorothy Rosen and I'm a goldsmith in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And today I'm going to tell you about a fantastic little vacation spot that I discovered in this beautiful province. And I went there last week. I snuck away just for 2 days, really just one overnight, but it was so splendid that I wanted to tell you about it. Before I do though, I want to apologize to all of my newsletter readers. I completely forgot to write you a letter this morning. I write a newsletter every Sunday morning, and I have a lot of people reading these newsletters, and many people have told me how much they look forward to them. And for some reason, well, because I went away Thursday, Friday, all my days went upside down and backwards, and I completely spaced out writing a newsletter today. I'm sorry. And if you are not a subscriber to my newsletter, you might want to consider it. People are just really enjoying it. That's what they're telling me. So the reason I forgot is because I went to a little bit of paradise. I'm back in my studio. You can see this is my studio. It's my soldering station here. But last Thursday, I got in the car with my daughter Emma, and we went to the north shore of Nova Scotia, what's called the Sunrise Trail. And I kind of wanted to show you, I wonder, can I do this? Yes, hang on. So I will try to, I got a couple of images ready to try to show you. So where Rushton Beach Provincial Park is where we went for our beach time, and you can see where it is. So this is Nova Scotia, the whole peninsula that's lying like this, and the blue dot is Halifax, where I am currently, and the red marker is where I went with Emma. So if I'm now zooming into this thing, oh, this is a little silly here. So I go up from Nova Scotia, north to Truro, and then up to, if you see the line that goes kind of across there between where it says New Glasgow and then to that red dot and then over to the left. This is called the Sunrise Trail. It's known as the North Shore, and the body of water up there is the Northumberland Strait. And the water of the Northumberland Strait is something different. It's unbelievably warm. It's the warmest waters of the Atlantic north of Virginia. So it's really quite warm, and they say, I had to look this up because I had a hard time believing it, but the water up there gets to be 25 degrees, that's 77 Fahrenheit, or even above that. That's how warm the water gets up there. This is, again, zooming in even further. We were hanging out here on what's called the Brule Shore between Tatamagouche and Rushton Beach Park, which I will show you some videos about too. But I wanted to tell you that about this incredibly warm water, and then also the fact that there was nobody there. I mean, granted, it was a Thursday. I will show you this. I took this little video as we were arriving. There's Emma. And we just looked around. The tide was out, quite far out, and there was hardly anybody there. So you can tell. And then I'll show you as we went a little further out. I did a 360 here. There's nobody there. It's like this huge expanse of beach and nobody there. It's just incredible. So the water is the water is very shallow there, and that's part of and it's very silty. So actually the French settlers called it La Mer Rouge because the silty sandstone of that part of Nova Scotia makes the water look kind of reddish. And it is very shallow there, and that creates some kind of currents, but mainly it's shallow so it can warm up real quick. It's just so warm, and I loved how people were just hanging out, sitting with their beach chairs halfway in the water, and you know, with their, like, the water would go up to the ankles and it would go up a little higher, and eventually they'd kind of stand up and pick up their chairs and drag them back. It was super chill. And I just felt like, maybe I'm silly, I've lived in Nova Scotia 32 years and I was not aware of this. So I definitely wanted to share it. I also found a really amazing Airbnb up there. If you want to know, DM me and I will send you a link. This was a 2-bedroom, no kitchen. We just had snacks and stuff, but really nice Airbnb up in that area. And yeah, there's also Tatamagouche, which is a really quaint little town. It has some kind of, you know, like, it has a rail car that's made into a restaurant, and it has a brewery, Tata Brew, which people who like beer. I'm from Bavaria, so you know, this is not my. Let's not go there. But yeah, people really like the Tata Brew beer, and there's also a distillery I saw. There's the Fox Harbor Golf Course is up in that direction. Yost Vineyard is up there, if you like that. And there's lots and lots and lots of trails, and the salt marsh around that area is really amazing for birds and a bunch of different species. So that's really all I wanted to tell you about, is that I found this really cool place here in Nova Scotia. It's an hour and 40 minutes from Halifax. It's incredibly close. And I had a great time, so much so I'm going again. I think I'm gonna go again. It's just such a great escape. I'm in here a lot. I spent many hours working. I came back from Vancouver with a lot of commissions to finish, special pieces to make for people. But it's good to get away every now and then and get balance. So if you have any questions about this place, again, it's called, the body of water is between PEI, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia. It's the Northumberland Strait. Warmest water in the Atlantic and north of Virginia, and not a lot of people seem to know about it. Lots and lots of beaches, so many beaches, because that whole side of Nova Scotia is made out of sandstone, whereas if you go over the other side, up Cape Breton way, it's granite. So totally different scene up there in terms of where the earth meets the water. But yes, I highly recommend the Sunrise Trail along the Northumberland Strait on the Nova Scotia side. Check it out. And if you have any questions, ask me, and I'll see you next week at the normal time. Bye.